You know that feeling. You're just going about your business. Maybe you're at the most exciting part of your favorite movie, or maybe you're focused on an important report at the office. The world has come to a standstill. It's just you and your work. In a matter of seconds, everything changes, and you jump up. Your heart starts pounding as if it's about to burst through your ribcage. His palms start sweating instantly. You might let out a scream without meaning to, or say, "I was scared out of my wits." People around you look at you in amazement. Some chuckle. You, on the other hand, will be ashamed of yourself for overreacting just because a pen fell. You're thinking, why am I so jumpy? Why am I jumping around like a cat when everyone else is so calm? Is there something wrong with me? But wait. Let me tell you a very important secret. Most people mistake this reaction for shyness or cowardice. But here's the thing. The reaction you have in that moment isn't a sign of weakness. It's an ancient and flawless survival mechanism deep within your brain. That sound of the pen wasn't just a sound to you. It was a potential death. No, you're not a coward. You're not broken or defective either. Forget the label society has pinned on you. Shy, overly sensitive, or even anxious. You're not the only one doing this. In psychology, we refer to this as hypervigilance, or a state of being excessively on guard. But this is not a disorder. It is a trait. Your brain is a little more, let's say, skilled than other people's when it comes to detecting potential threats in your surroundings. Stop seeing this as a mistake, because your brain is so focused on protecting you that it hits the panic button at the slightest hint of doubt. Now, let's hop into our time machine and travel back 10,000 years to that wild, ruthless world where our ancestors lived. There were no comfortable homes, no police force, and no grocery stores. Just you, your tribe, and the predators out to eat you. In that world, silence did not mean peace. Silence could be a sign that a threat was approaching. That was the moment when the primitive alarm system in his brain kicked in. The amygdala. The amygdala is that tiny region of the brain responsible for emotional responses, particularly the perception of fear and threat. The moment he heard that rustling sound, his amygdala didn't have time to wonder, is that the wind or is it a tiger? He didn't have time to think. He would instantly send a command to his body, fight or flight. That sudden jolt is actually a startle reflex. The brain tells the muscles, get ready. The heart pumps blood rapidly to deliver more oxygen to its muscles. The body instantly floods with energy in response to a potential threat. Cortisol and adrenaline. If that rustling in the bushes had been a leopard, that start would have allowed you to react and run away in a matter of seconds. If it were the hiss of a snake, that start would have made you move away from it. The modern brain is still searching for that tiger. In the modern world, a pen dropping or a door slamming isn't a tiger. But your brain's primitive alarm system doesn't know the difference. It just says, this could be a threat, and triggers your survival instinct. Of course, not everyone exhibits this primal instinct in the same way. Type 1. The silent sentinel. You're the person whose eyes instinctively search for the empty table in the far corner whenever you walk into that restaurant or room. Standing with your back to the wall is meant to prevent an attack from behind. You avoid noisy environments because too much noise overwhelms your alarm system. The amygdala constantly scans the environment, trying to detect potential threats or social dangers early on. Type 2. The always-on alarm. You're exactly the type who jumps out of your seat at the sound of a pen dropping. Your alarm system is extremely sensitive. You'll wake up at the slightest sound, even while you're sleeping. During their night watches, the elders would hear even the slightest rustle and warn the tribe, saving everyone's lives. Type 3. The comfort guard. You're the kind of person who takes a deep breath the moment you lock the door behind you, when you walk into your home. You hate noisy neighbors or the sound of car horns. Actually, your brain is seeking that primal sense of peace it felt when it sealed off the cave entrance to keep wild animals out. I know that these primal instincts can sometimes wear us out in the modern world, but I assure you, They are actually your most loyal protectors, your bodyguards. He's so on edge not because there's something wrong with his brain, but because he loves you so much and cares so deeply about your survival. That sudden jolt, that racing heartbeat, these are your brain's way of telling you, I'm protecting you, I'm here. Make peace with your own nature. Don't be hard on yourself when you startle. Just say, thank you, my alarm is working. You're not strange, you're just a survivor. What type are you? The secret observer, the ever vigilant, or the comfort seeker? Share your thoughts in the comments and talk to others who feel the same way you do. Because in this community, we're all in this together. Don't forget to follow the channel and like the video, because your brain isn't making a mistake, it's just trying to survive. Until we discover the next fundamental truth, goodbye.